Hi folks, today we are looking at the Druga RTA by Vape. Stick around. Hi folks, Kenny the Vaping Heat back again, with another review. As you just seen before, we are looking at this little fella. It's the Druga RTA single coiler. Basically what we're going to do is the usual stuff. Down the table, unbox it, have a quick look, put a build on, and pop back up and see what we think of it. But before we do all that, please like, share. Remember to hit that sub button, leave your comments, all that wonderful stuff. And if you do want to support the channel, I have a link for buying me a coffee. Please do so. It will help me magnificently. It will help me to keep doing what I'm doing for you. Where the hell did that come from? Anyway, let's go down and have a look. Right folks, here we are down at the table having a look at the Druga RTA. This is your box. On the front, you've got a nice RTA logo, nicotine. On the side, Vape. On the back, I'll give you a little bit of a look at that. Just telling you what's in, all that kind of stuff, scratch and sniff. It's pretty simple packaging, this guys, isn't it? It's one of them lids that are very tight as well. So basically, when you open the fella up, you're presented with a warranty card. Again, look at that. Tidy up here. Just trying to get the reflection of the light out the way, because I've had to use a light because it's really cloudy out there today and it's overcast. This is your destruction manual, your product overview, how to fill it, all that stuff. Very simple, and again, some more specifications if you wish to read that. And very simple, guys. All you get in the box is you get this bubble glass, right? That's it, your glass, bubble glass. You get your usual bag of spares, again, screws, O-rings, all that kind of shit. And that's basically it, guys. You get that, and then the man of the moment, the actual RTA. Which, if I can zoom in a bit, we'll have a look. Am I there? Alright, I'll just double check we're in focus, folks, just to double check it all. Yep, looks okay. Sorry about that, guys. But there you go, this is it. On top you have your 810 drip tip with the rubber in. Obviously with the size of the chimney, you would have thought maybe it's a bit of a 510 adapter would have went, because like when you put that back on, you see the size of the hole compared to the mouthpiece. So food for thought, unless you've got an adapter that'll drop in it. Simple thing, unscrew the top, kidney, air holes, big rubber gasket on there. That's where you dump your juice. It just simply screws on like that. Moving down, you've got the chimney with a bit of the Vape logo on the bottom, with all your usual CE marks and stuff like that. By Vapes House and Vape. I've got number 0123 is my serial. 510 gold plated pin. It's not a hybrid thing, it just sticks out, so it's don't put on a neck, simple as that. Airflow is Cyclops style, which is just what you do on one side, you do on the other. To get the deck, just a case of unscrewing. Very typical run of the mill. There's your domed, very nicely domed chimney. Machine's pretty good. And this is your deck. First thoughts, it's very Kelpie-ish. The clamp systems are exactly the same. I can just get this to zoom in. There you go. Clamp system's the same. It's a single coil which goes in there. Put one leg there, one leg there, one leg there, depending how you roll it. Your airflow, you've got a bank of 1, 2, 3, 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and 1 at the side. So your airflow is going to be kind of coming up from the bottom and hitting the side of your coil. is obviously here all the wicking ports. You know, you just drop your wicks into them, there and there. But like it's ETA style, you just drop them in there. And that's basically it, guys. So what we'll do, we'll just shift you on over to a build, I think, and we'll hire a build on it and see where we'll go from there. Yeah, magnetic. Right folks, so here we are ready to build on this. I've just got this sitting on the Vapor SO, the original one, the Gen. Loosen some screws off, and the coils I'm going to be putting in are by Homemade Coils. Find this guy on Facebook, and this is a NI80 Juggernaut, coming out 0.13ish, so I'm going to put one of them in. So I've got one ready, kind of set up on the old coily jig here. Basically, right, I'm going to try and keep as still as I can. One in there, one under there. Very, what can I say? Kelpie-ish, isn't it? It's very similar to the build on that. So I'm going to get it roughly positioned where you want it. Get this leg pushed over, drop the screw down on it. Again, it's got little notches there. I'll just nip it first to get a bite, just see where we are. Again, I'll just turn it round, see where we are with it. Again, get the leg in, hold everything down as best you can. Sorry if my hands are stopping it all, but you know, it's just it's unfortunately the way the camera angle is. Give them all a nice little nip. That's that nipped in there, and then we'll just do a bit of twirling about with the coil, I think, you know, just get it roughly where you want it. We'll need to come over a bit there. Trying to get the coil, you know, so it's at the bottom, it's at the side, so that wants to come down a bit, without a doubt. We'll bring that fella down just a bit more. Not too much, just get him. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that there is too bad. I don't know if you can see how far down that is. There you go. Fucking hell, this light is absolutely awesome, awful in it. Not really showing you nothing at all with that, am I? There you go, you can kind of see where I'm at. Sorry, but I've got to use like a spotlight because it's a dark overcast day and I can't see jack shit, but that's kind of where you want to be. You know, just off the deck, I'm saying, yeah, just line nicely up with the side of the side air holes, and then, you know, lift that off the deck. And when you cut it again, cut it as close as you can get to here, because obviously you don't want nothing shorting out at all. You know, just get that as close as you can. You don't want it shorting out on the chimney, so to speak. You get it in nice and close. There you can. Hopefully that shouldn't short out on the chimney. I don't know. See if we can get in a bit closer with it. You need to be really close with these guys, because like I say, it will, if you're too long, you'll short out against the chimney. I don't think I'm doing too bad there. So what we'll do, we'll get these pulsed in. Let's set it up at about what? About 37 watts or something for now, just to start to pulse it in. Get it nicely pulsed. There's a lot of pinching and twisting and strumming. Will come in. Kinda it there. There we go. Glowing from the inside out. Job's a good one. So it's still pretty good. Perfect where it wants to be. Again, I'll just check my screws, just make sure everything is nice and tight. I always tend to do it, just double check everything. Get these ones that we're not using tightened down a bit so they don't funny about. Yeah, so wicking. Wicking is pretty straightforward on this apparently. If you bear with us. With this one I'm going to use a drop of the old cotton gods. It's very straightforward and simple tank to use. Will that be long enough? Yeah, there's a bit there, that should do the job. Just thin it out a bit and make sure that's put cool. And yeah, just drop the wick in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, like so. Like I say, what you want to do here, and obviously, you know, you want to get that in that hole under there. So I'll just maybe thin them up just a touch, you know what I mean, just give them a little bit of a rake, you know, just give it a little bit of a thin out, rake out, you know, just thin them out a touch. Same with this side, again, just thin it all out just a touch. Sorry if I'm drifting off camera a bit, guys. We've got that nicely thinned out. I tend to cut along the edge of that washer where that O-ring goes. You know, you don't want them long, you snip it there, same with the other scissor, snip it there, and that'll kind of get you where you want to be. It's a case of, you know, the usual floof and floof and floof, and just drop it in there, like so. You see, you're just kind of damming up the deck. I mean, like you see, you don't want too much poking out. Just a little bit poking out. I don't know if you can see that there. Just a tad poking out the bottom. Oh God, I'm hoping I can get this out because my battery looks like it's going to die. But here we go. I'll plug this back in and all. There we go. It's all filled up, ready to go. All done. Get a bit of juice on it. I'm using some of this loaded lemon bar. It's just basically like a lemon drizzle cake. You bear with it, get this top off and just drip a load of this stuff on here, just get this nice and wet. Really sorry about that jump cut, boys and girls. Battery died on the camera. There you go. Prepared as usual. Apologies for all the shadow. Like I say, we're in the dark here and this was the only light I could find, but at the end of the day, there it is. The little Druga single coil RTA, all juiced up, ready to go. So basically what we'll do now is we'll go back up top, have a chuff, and I'll tell you my thoughts. Yeah? See you up there. Right folks, here we are back up top looking at the Druga RTA by Bargain Vape. I've got on top of the original gen, I've had vapor, and I am also vaping on this loaded lemon bar, which is very nice, I must say. So I must correct myself, then Coil said 0.15, 0.13, but that was in dual mode. In single mode they're coming out at bang on 0.3, so I'm rocking them at 50 watts, and let's give it a toot, eh? Oh my God. As you can see, it's a little bit of a cloud chucker as well. The flavour, oh, that lemon drizzle cake, and this is, oh my God, my taste buds are having an organism, oh, delicious. Wow, yeah, that's bloody good. Also, on the table, I did have the straight glass, you know, I put the bubble glass on here. Straight glass takes 2.4, 2.5 ml, and the bubble glass takes 3.5 ml of your desired e-liquid. So I thought, you know, it's the usual, you pop one off and pop one on. It's not rocket science to do. Only downside is, you know, this bottom rubber did stick to the glass, so you had to peel it off gently, but I think, you know, once it's been lubricated up with juice and everything, it's not a problem. So, what do I like, what do I not like about this fella, eh? Well, flavour for a start's good. there's nothing much I don't like. The only thing I would have liked to have seen is this drip tip. I mean, it's you know, it's 510. I think they should have had the adapter for the 810. You know, because as you know, I don't know if you can see, but there's there's a big bore and there's only a little hole in the chimney. So you know, that choice would have been, you know, better. I mean, you can still stick your own drip tips on. I mean, you know, if you happen to have a reducer that fits it, you know, it's a possibility you could do it. But I think a little reducer, you know, for your smaller drip tip would have been a good addition. And it's just, you know, it's just short and stubby. It kind of reminds us of two RTAs. It reminds us with the size of the gear, but the deck is very Kelpie reminiscent. You know, the clamping's similar. The only difference is obviously it's got the ring, like the GTA style deck, where you just drop your wicks into them little ports. But yeah, there's not really much else, you know, negative on it really. Is a little noisy. I mean, if I do the mic, and it is a restricted mouth to lung, not mouth to lung, direct to lung. Sorry, where's my flick? I haven't had my Weetabix today, so that must be what. It's a very tight direct to lung. It's, you know, it's kind of where I like it. I'll try and nip in the airflow in a bit, see where we are. I'll go on, like, you know, like halfway-ish there. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, so I got a focus in. There you go, about halfway. That's a bit too tight for me. I like it wide open. It is like a tight. It's not like an airy draw. It's a very tight draw, but it's kind of like, pardon me, how I like it. But yeah, as far as flavour, it's a banger. It's as simple as that. There's just no question about it. I'm going to put my neck on the block at the minute, right? Up to now, I mean, I've got the, is that the Destiny I've got there? Hang on. Yep, I've got the Destiny. I've also got the Kelpie, and this leaves them behind, flavour-wise. It's a bit better. I know there's a Coil Mini V2 out. I haven't tried that yet, so up to now I'd say this is the best single coil RTA of 2020. You know, we're in October now, and all the COVID shit, so you don't know what's going to be coming out next or what isn't going to be coming out next. But up to now, I'm going to put my head on the block. That is probably one of the best single coiler of the year. It's just without a doubt. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm rocking that like 0.3 coil in, 50 watts. Probably lifted up a bit actually. I've probably gone 54. That's even better again. Oh my god, that is good. The flavour of them. I mean, probably another downside is, as you can see, it drinks the juice as well. It does like a drink. So that's the only downside with these small RTAs is when they're drinking juice, you know, you're kind of filling them up a lot. But it's worth it. Just for the flavour alone, it's absolutely worth it. It's absolutely stunning little tank. So I'm turning this into a bit of a drooly, you know, over the tank now, because it's that good, people. Honestly, it is brilliant. Like I see, I've just got a juggernaut in, which is all right, but you know, you put your claptons in and all that stuff. 3 mil is probably about your max. I wouldn't go any bigger than the 3 mil. You could get a 3.5, 4 in, but you know, it would be tighter again. I think maybe if you put a 2.5 mil in, might be a bit better airflow, you know, because the coil is taking up a lot of space. But yeah, they've nailed it. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you like your single coils, RTAs, this is one for the collection. It's absolutely stunning. cracking little thing. So, you know, before I start drooling over this even more, I better wrap this up now, guys, because I can just go on and on and on drooling. So I'm gonna wrap this up, you know, and again, go for it. Before I do, like I said before earlier on the video, if you like what you see, you know, hit that like button, hit that sub button, leave a comment below. Also, you know, I've got a link there, buys a coffee. You know, if you want to support the channel by clicking that link, you know, it's only what, a couple of quid or something like that for a coffee. By all means do so. That's the word I was looking for. So without further ado, I shall just wrap this up and say thanks again for watching. I've been Kenny the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe. I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Cheers now. Bye. And that is a... Now it's just a case of...